Alright, 8th graders, today we're talking about distributing and combining like terms. And the good news is that we've done both of those things since 6th grade. But there's a lot to keep in mind when we're doing both in a problem. So we're going to start out by just combining like terms. Negative 6x plus 2x. Negative 6 plus 2 gives us negative 4x's. The very last thing we're always going to do is combine like terms. So you can see that there's no distributing in problem number 2. It only has combining like terms. K and k, same variable, same exponent, are like terms. So negative 5 and negative 5 make negative 10k. I'm going to let you try 3 and 4. On number 5, we have a plus 8 plus a minus 1. So here we have to figure out exactly what can we combine. I would circle things that we can combine. Don't forget to circle the plus sign in front of the number or the minus sign in front of the number, because it goes with that number. So a plus a would be 2a, and then 8 and negative 1 make 7. And 2a plus 7 is my answer because I cannot combine a's and 7's. On the next one, we can combine 4x plus 8x. That gives us 12x. And minus 4 can't be combined with anything. So 12x minus 4 is our answer. Numbers 7 and 8, we have our first shot at distributive property. We did talk a lot about moving our number out in front. So I would rewrite this as negative 8 times 10p minus 3. Negative 8 times 10p is negative 80p. Negative 8 times negative 3 is positive 24. Make sure you're paying close attention to your negatives. If you have two negatives multiplied, they become a positive. I would do the same on number 8. Bring that 2m out to the front. Negative 2m times 1 is negative 2m. Negative 2m times negative 8 is positive 16. M times m is m squared. Now, we have a difference here. When we're adding, we just add the coefficients. But when we're multiplying, we get when we're multiplying two m's, we get m squared. Alright, on the next page, I want you to try 9 through 12 as part of your homework assignment, and we'll take a look at 13. On number 13, we have our first problem where we have to distribute and then combine like terms. So we're going to distribute first because we want to get rid of our parentheses first, just like in order of operations. So 2 times r and 2 times 8. 2 times r is 2r. 2 times 8 is positive 16. And I just bring down that minus 8. But now I can do 16 minus 8, which is 8, and bring down the rest. So I distributed first, and then I combined like terms here, And this is my answer. Let's try 14. Okay, 14 is confusing because it's hard to tell that the negative 8p is what's being multiplied by, or what's being distributed. So I'm going to rewrite this. Negative 8p times 1 is negative 8p. Negative 8p times 4p would be negative 32p squared. And then I'm going to bring down my minus 3p squared. So now I can combine p squareds and p squareds. Negative 32 and negative 3 make negative 35p squared. And I can just bring down my negative 8p for my answer. You can try 15 and 16, and then let's do together 17 and 18. Multiply my 9x by negative 3x and get negative 27x squared. 9x times 8 is 72x plus 4x squared. So now I have x squared and x squared. And because I have those two things, negative 27x squared plus 4, negative 27 and positive 4 make negative 23. X squared plus 72x. And I can't combine those because they don't have the same exponent. On 18, this negative 7 is being multiplied out. So negative 7 times 4 is negative 28. Negative 7 times 7a is negative 49a. And then I have here a minus 8. So I can combine negative 28 and negative 8 to make negative 36 minus 49a. Alright. On the next page, number 19, we're multiplying by 2. So 2 times n is 2n. 2 times 3 is 6. I bring down my minus 1. 6 minus 1 is 5. So my answer is 2n plus 5. Number 20 is a little bit different. This 6v squared just comes down because this negative 9v is actually being multiplied. It's whatever is mashed completely up against the parentheses is what you have to multiply, nothing else. So bring down anything else. Negative 9v times v is negative 9v squared. And negative 9v times negative 6 is plus 54v. So now 6v squared minus 9v squared gives me negative 3v squared plus 54v. Take a look at 22. It is similar to the one we just did. Once again, this negative 3x, it just gets brought down because negative x is what's being multiplied by everything. So negative 7x times x would be negative 7x squared. Negative 7x times negative 4 is positive 28x 28x. Now we have negative 3x plus 28x giving us 25x minus 7x squared. Alright, so you should be able to try 21, 23, and 24 on your own. They're similar to the three that I just did. On 25 through 36, they're all pretty much the same process. We have problems where we have to distribute twice and then combine the like terms. So we have negative r times 1, which is negative 1r. Negative r times 3r, which is negative 3r squared. And then I have 6 times 2r and 6 times negative 2. So 6 times 2r would be plus 12r, and 6 times negative 2 is negative 12. Then I have to look and see what I can combine, which is negative 1r plus 12r giving me 11r minus 3r squared minus 12. And there's nothing left in there I can combine because my r squared, and just a regular number. Let's try another one like that. 5x times 9x is 45x squared. 5x times negative 5 is negative 25x. Here I have negative 5x times 10, which is negative 50x squared, and negative 5x times 8, which is negative 40x. So I can combine 45 and negative 50x squared and get negative 5x squared. Negative 25x and negative 40x make negative 65x. I want you to go ahead and try 27 and 28. And what's left on the back page, we're going to try in class tomorrow. Make sure you have all those problems done for homework. Have a great night.